Delta 547, wind 19016, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 22 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 547.
Taxi via
Air traffic controllers protect our nation's airways. These are the stories of real air traffic controllers to boldly deliver a safe, orderly, and expeditious flow of air traffic from their departure point to their final destination.
How many of you love air traffic control had fun? I mean, it's fun, right? I mean, I probably would have. You know what? One of the funniest things, there was a supervisor's training course over at the terminal at IAH, the big round hotel.
The Marriott?
The Marriott. Yeah, and they had some kind of, they had conference rooms, and the whole, it was Bruce Johnson was the air traffic manager, and I guess Raul Trevino was the assistant, and the whole management team was taken over there, and there was a woman that was instructing us on something, and we had to do an exercise, and we got into, it was either 3 or 4 person teams, and we had to communicate something without talking, you know, and I think like 2 people had to communicate to the other 2 without talking, and then you know, it was over. Everybody sat down, and the woman that was presenting said, "Well, how'd y'all feel after that? What'd you feel after that?" She pointed to me. "Well, how'd you feel after that?" I said, "I felt pretty much speechless." Hey, J.D. Spencer was on.
How sweet that is.
When they had the Southwest Region had those interview panels that went around in the 80s. Well, I forgot when it was.
SIDP.
SIDP.
By the way, Charlie, I was one of your interviewees. You were my interviewer. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. To Fort Worth.
I talked Ray Van Buren into organizing a group up in Washington to come up with that program.
Yeah. That was cool. Say about the SIDP program.
Oh, SIDP. Somebody mentioned Bruce Johnson. I went to Fort Worth on one of those panels, and Bruce was one of the people that we were interviewing. And one of the role plays was that I was a controller that he needed to work overtime. He needed to get me to work overtime, and I wasn't going to do it, you know. And so this went on, and he did really well at it, and it had gone on like 15 minutes, and it was about to the end of it, and he said, "I really so and so, and I can count." I said, "No, you can't. I'm not going to work the overtime." He said, "You work the overtime, I'll throw your ass out this window." And we were on about the 5th floor next to the old Texas Ranger baseball stadium. I said, that's good, I'll work. You'll work it or I'll throw your ass out this window.
The FAA really screwed up when they got rid of that program. It was a good program.
Yep, it worked good.
Yeah. And hey, Charlie, I don't know if you remember, but during the interview at Fort Worth, you were asking a series of questions, of course, and one of them was something like, do you have any role models that you have seen in the FAA as operational supervisors or area supervisors at the time? And I said, yeah. And I mentioned Jerry Strickland. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, well, you must have failed.
No, this is no joke. I said, well, Jerry Strickland, I've watched him, observed him, and I think he's a great supervisor. But Jerry, I'm not trying to kid you, know. Vouch for me, Charlie. You may not remember, but I do.
I remember that.
And I remember when I came into Fort Worth, it was 3 days before that L-1011 got that down by microburst and got smacked down. And it came in on Braniff, and I remember when.
Is this another crash story of yours?
No.
Shit. How many you got?
I didn't mean it that way, but when I walked off that airplane at 727 Braniff, and you know when you walk off out the front, outside door of the airplane, you got a little open space for you, the jetway, and that warm air from Dallas hit me, and I said, man, I'm in Texas again, I'm above it. Sorry, Jerry, I didn't mean to, but anyway, I didn't mean to.